So you want to start watching Ultraman, but you are not sure where to start. This is why I'm here. The Ultraman franchise gives newcomers the impression that you need to watch every season that features some Ultras that connect to each other, or Ultras that combine the powers of 2 or even 3 Ultras to create new forms. However, you don't really need to worry about it, because each and every season of Ultra, it's its own story, and how much it's connected to the larger Ultraman universe, it doesn't really matter where or when you start. But the fact that you do, I would list 5 seasons that you can completely legally watch right now if it's from Tokusatsu, DVDs or Blu-rays, along with one that right now you can't legally watch it. The Earth is threatened by an extraterrestrial danger in the not too distant future. The Terrestrial Defense Force created the Ultra Guard, a group of 6 elite soldiers who uses cutting-edge vehicles and weapons to fight them. Dan Moroboshi, who is secretly an alien from the Land of Light in Nebula M78, changes to his alien form, Ultra 7, in time of crisis to join their battle. The second season of the franchise is still widely beloved by fans around the world. Many fans refer to it as the Thinking Man Toku, since it tells deeper and more interesting stories with the aliens and the humans that inhabit the world, and it makes use of innovative cinematography method. Yapul, an ancient interdimensional being, tries to conquer the planet Earth with his army of monsters called Terrible Monsters. The newest member of the Ultra Brothers, Ultraman Ace, arrives on Earth to aid humanity in the battle against Yapul. Touched by the sacrifice of Seiji and Yoko, he revives them and grants them Ultra Rings, which allows them to transform into Ultraman Ace in the time of need. This season was a direct response to Toei's Kamen Rider. While all of the previous Ultra seasons dealt with more sci-fi elements, Ace dealt with the supernatural. It contains the first ever Ultra to have 2 hosts that transform into one, whom one of them is the first ever female host. In the 21st century, humanity's technology had advanced considerably, entering the time known as the Neo Frontier era. Set in the same world as Ultraman Tiga, Ultraman Dyna follows Shin Asuka from Supergats' team is a 7-person fighting force, as intelligent as they are courageous. Their task is to investigate unusual phenomena and protect humankind from overwhelming danger, known as the Spheres. This was a follow-up season to Tiga, which continues to tell stories in the same episodic format, but much more effectively thanks to the overlapping story with the Spheres. A strange visitor from space notices Toma's bravery when the young man risks his own life to save a lost little boy from danger. The alien gives Toma the power to become the mighty superhero Ultraman Max, a towering red and silver giant. When gigantic monsters threats the world, Toma uses his new powers to destroy them. The show serves a return to the formula for the franchise, with fast-paced action and adventure, and was a lot more light-hearted fare after the grim and dark tone of Nexus failed to connect with the audience. As the ultra flare from the sun blackens the earth, spark dolls that had been hidden are turned into monsters. In order to deal with the sudden outbreak, humanity arms itself with machines and forms the defense team Geo. 15 years later, a member of Geo, Daichi, hears a mysterious voice while in combat against a monster. Just as Daichi is on the verge of being obliterated by the creature, he finds himself bathed in irradiated light. This series is among the best of the new generation seasons that I could recommend to newcomers, because it excels at the Ultra formula. This season reintroduced past Ultras in a great light for newcomers, and the gimmick being the Cyber Kaiju and our protagonist Daiji and X are really great too. Naomi had the same strange dream since she was young. A vision of a shining giant of light battling against a giant monster. With her interest piqued by those dreams, she starts the paranormal phenomena tracking website called the Something Search People with her friends. One day, the trios are on the tail of an unidentified mysterious animal suspected causing strange activities. They ignore the warning of Naomi's uncle, an officer with the Special Investigation Team (VTL), and head towards the center of the strange weather. They encounter a cyclone. Naomi is blasted away but rescued by Guy Kurenai. By using his orb ring, Guy is able to fusion up into a warrior of light from a distant galaxy, Ultraman Orb, while behind the scenes, a mysterious jugless juggler takes a hold of his dark ring while smiling sinisterly. The fusion gimmick is being used here for the first time, but it is explained much more clearly than other seasons. Our protagonist Guy Kurenai and our antagonist Jugless Juggler are the absolute best in the entirety of the new generation. They were so good, they gave them a prequel season that you shouldn't really watch. They even brought Jugless Juggler's actor back to Ultraman Z, and the rest of the cast is also really good. Naomi being the most developed character from the SSP crew, her two male friends, and her uncle are also well enough developed characters to be really fun to watch. All of those seasons that I just told you are all pretty much free to watch on Tokusatsu. If you want a physical version, basically all of those seasons have physical releases. The only one that right now you can't watch legally is Ultraman Max, but I would give it a couple of months until we're going to get an Ultraman Max DVD after we're going to get Cosmos. So, I want to thank you very much if you are new to the series and this video helped you, and if you just enjoyed the episode, give it a like, subscribe to me. Have a nice one.